As free agent signings will continue for the next couple of days, who knows where Rockets center Clint Capella will end up. Marcus Smart should be closing on a deal very soon, even though it might not be the contract he expects. Who knows where Jabari Parker will go? How about Isaiah Thomas? I have a feeling he'll end up with a bad team, get buckets, and sign a one-year deal. How's it going, guys? My name is Wilson. There are many weird signings, which I mentioned in my last video, especially Michael Carter-Williams signing with Houston, and Tony Parker to Charlotte. A few role players in Ersan Ilyasova and Doug McDermott got pretty fat contracts for their roles, while solid guys like Aaron Baines, Avery Bradley, Fred VanVleet, and Joe Harris will return to their respective teams. Here are 3 of the most underrated signings from the 2018 NBA free agency. Number 3. Steph Curry to the Blazers. The younger brother of Stephen agreed to a 2-year $5.6 million deal, where the second season is a player option, guaranteeing $2.75 million. Expected to have a breakout year last season, Curry had a setback, undergoing surgery on his left tibia, missing the entire season. Now a fresh start with Rip City. Similar to his brother, Steph also had a slow start to his career. From spending 5 years in college, redshirting, bounced around the league, was undrafted in 2013, made a name for himself dominating the summer league, averaging over 24 points in 2015 for the Pelicans team and in the NBA G League. Steph finally received his first full-time contract in the 2015-16 season with the Kings, showing flashes of great potential, putting up nearly 7 points in under 16 minutes of action. Before that, Curry played for 3 random teams you probably had no idea about, suited up 1 game for Memphis and Cleveland, scored his first NBA points as a member of the Cavs, and 2 games with the Suns. But in Dallas, things turned out okay, as he's shown potential as a very good offensive player, started 42 of 70 games, averaging nearly 13 points on a very efficient 48% shooting, 42.5% from 3. A lot of people are sleeping on Steph's younger brother, as the Blazers desperately needed a scorer off the bench that can get buckets. Portland finished with the 3rd fewest bench points last season. Curry, an upgrade from Shabazz Napier, will provide instant offense, also a way better player than Evan Turner, can even play off the ball alongside Damian Lillard, run off screens and hit threes. With his injury concerns a question mark, nothing came easy for Curry, as he's looking to create his mark, as his brother is arguably the best shooter we have ever seen and one of the best players, and Father Dell, also one of the best shooters all time, always stayed persistent, where I believe he'll be the 4th leading scorer for Portland behind Dame, CJ, and Nurkic, helping the Blazers remain competitive in the Western Conference and win about 50 games this coming season. Number 2. DeAndre Jordan to the Mavs. As long as you're still great, there is always a second chance. 3 years ago, the free agent center reached an agreement for a 4-year $80 million contract with Dallas. However, the 7-foot center refused to take calls from Mark Cuban and Chandler Parsons, where they went out of their way looking for DeAndre, driving around Jordan's hometown in Houston. Turns out, a bunch of Clipper players including CP3, Blake, Doc Rivers, and owner Steve Ballmer were not going to leave Jordan's house until his new contract was signed at 12:01 a.m. Things got so weird, Blake even posted a picture of a chair blocking the front door. It turned out Jordan was the last Clipper remaining of the so-called Big 3, was bounced in the first round the following 2 seasons, probably made the wrong decision. But now, after signing to a 1-year near $23 million deal, Jordan will be the defensive specialist inside, make his presence felt as a rim protector, grab you at least 13 boards a game, a slightly improved foul shooter. Dallas hasn't had a big man like him since Tyson Chandler. Many criticized DeAndre, saying CP3 was the only reason why that he was good, but Jordan had his best season last year, averaging 12 points, grabbed over 15 rebounds in 77 games, won 42 games as the best player on his team. Dallas last season ranked in the bottom 3 for every rebounding category, ranked 29th in block shots. Rookie Luka Doncic is arguably the best passer in this draft. His pick and roll game with DJ will be absolutely deadly, making Dallas one of the most exciting teams to watch next season. At 29 years old, Jordan will also provide leadership, playoff experience, and hustle, a positive to Luka and Dennis Smith Jr. With DJ signing, Dallas is clearly trying to win now and not looking to tank any longer. After finishing with a horrendous 24-58 record last season, the addition of Doncic and DJ will allow Dallas to compete for the final playoff spot, with legend Dirk Nowitzki looking to go out on good terms. Number 1. Julius Randle to the Pelicans. After losing Rajon Rondo and Boogie Cousins, the acquisition of Randle's 2 years $18 million signing doesn't come at a better time. The former 7th overall pick in the 2014 draft is still only 23 years old, had many ups and downs with the Lakers, was even benched the first half of the season. With many doubting his ability, Julius came off his best career season with LA, averaging over 16 points on 56% shooting. After only playing one game as a rookie, he's played a total of 237 games out of 246 over the last 3 years, improved after the All-Star break dramatically from averaging 14.7 points, 9.3 rebounds to 19.5 points and 9.4 boards. Even had a stretch with 9 consecutive 20-plus point games, took advantage of what he did best by ferociously attacking the basket, throwing down a couple posters, and stopped settling for outside jumpers. Laker great Kobe Bryant praised Randle, saying he's Lamar Odom in Zach Randolph's body. After the regular season was over, Randle wasted no time putting in the work at the gym, transforming his body, looked more like Karl Malone to me. Look at those results, pretty incredible. Also an excellent passer as a power forward. Randle working alongside Anthony Davis, who will likely start at center next season, will be one of the most unstoppable front courts in the NBA. A nice compliment with Alvin Gentry's up-tempo offense. Having AD, Julius, and Nikola Mirotic share the front court will create nightmare problems for opposing teams. Randle provides paint presence, runs the floor, creates opportunities in transition, very physical at grabbing the boards, doesn't have an ego like Cousins, where New Orleans actually played better without their all-star center. Adding Alfred Payton in replacement of Rondo is also not a bad option. The Pelicans will have a solid defensive backcourt. Anthony Davis is arguably a top 3 player in the world, will likely be a high MVP candidate next season, as I see Randle putting up 17 and 9 for NOLA. New Orleans will also have a chance to be a top 4 seed, winning between 49 to 58 games next season. Thank you so much for watching this video. What other underrated free agent signings do you guys think I missed out on? Let me know in the comments below. I talk NBA comparisons, amazing storylines, NBA history, and anything basketball that will interest you. If you love the NBA, subscribe to my channel. More good stuff coming soon. See you next time.